Welcome back everybody, it's a Monday McGanns again and we've got round 4 for you this week. As you can see, we're at Sardegna, road track layout A. It's an absolutely great track, this one. We've done it lots of times in league racing. Very, very good. You'll have to wait and see how close I get to the walls because I really push the limit for this one. So let's get onto our lap, let's get our info on for you all. See how we get on. Here we go. 45s are the key moment. Let's see if we can beat that. Coming up to turn 1, just as we get to the orange marshal point here, as you can see, I'm braking in a straight line all the way down to second, then immediately up to third for corner exit. We get a good run out of this one. So here we go. Back up to third and then here. Very careful on the small curves at Sardegna. The triangular curves will unsettle the car, but that's okay. Coming up to this one, we are braking just at the 50 board, as you can see. And we're going to stay in 4th gear for this one, so we just changed down once. 4th gear for the left-hand apex, and we come through quite high speed actually. I usually keep about 90, I think we're 93, 94 this time. So we're just going to coast up to the right-hander after here. Keep up to 4th, get on the curb. Then when we get to the end of the curb here, we are braking, as you can see, and we're going to stay in 3rd. And usually I'm a bit more over to the left, but it was a very tight line this one, but it was a good lap, so I kept it in for this one. So stay in 3rd, miss the curb here, get on the grass, on the curb on exit. Up to 5th gear here, and we're going to be braking just after the 50 board. As you can see, just after the 50, we're starting to brake now. We're going to go down to 3rd, and we're going to sweep over to the left in 3rd and carry about 75, 80 miles an hour all the way through the left-hander. And then when you know you won't hit the barrier on the right-hand side, you get straight back on the power. So down to 3rd, sweep in. Could have gone the power there, left it a little bit late. That was maybe a 10th. We're going to stay to the right, going up the hill for the shortest route. And then we're going to sweep over to the left here, use this curb, and for this one we're braking very late in 5th gear. We are braking just after the 100. Now we change down all the way down to 2nd, and then we're going to exit this one in 3rd again, getting as close to the barrier on the left hand side as we can, and on exit. So here we go. Down to 2nd, up to 3rd, and then exit out. There's the barrier, very close to this one and very close to this one here. Trying to keep a straight line all the way up the hill. Now for this one, turn in early. And you want to get onto the curbing. Try not to get on the grass. I got a little bit on the grass, which kind of unsettled the car a wee bit. But I was okay. You turn down to 4th and you want to try to coast through this apex as close to the barrier as you can. Holding at least 100 miles an hour here. So here we go. Down to 4th. Holding 100. Yeah, that's fine. Use all the curb on the exit, and now for the final corner we are braking just after the 100 board, just as the curb starts here. Is it? Oh no, we've gone, get with that. We've gone much further on than I thought. There you are, just coming down now. So it's maybe about 80 metres out and we're going to start braking for this one. Once again, down to 2nd, then up to 3rd for a good exit. Here we go. Down to 2nd. Up to 3rd, and for the final corner you're going to see the barrier change at the end here. This is your turn-in point, right at the end of the barrier. Just turn in, keep the car left if you're doing a quali lap, stay off the curb on the left hand side, rev out in 5th if you can if you're doing a quali lap. And a 44.8 was not a bad lap, so we'll go out of car and we'll see how close we actually did get to these walls and barriers. Here's the orange barrier, 2nd one we're looking for, down to 2nd, then up to 3rd immediately. Get on the power, minimum 60 mile an hour through there, that's fine. Just touch the curbs, no more than that, that's good. There's a 50, down to 4th, turn in, just hold. the car down to third. Could have turned in a little bit sharper, would have got on the power a little bit earlier, but that's okay. Down to third. Cut right in on, you want to be on that curb if possible. Up to fourth, keep it nice and tight here. It's as close as you want to get, and on the left hand side here. Yeah, that's fine. Just after the 100, braking heavy, down to second, up to third. Could have been tighter, but that's okay. Keep it straight. No further than that. See, I just lost the car a wee bit because I turned in a bit too early, but that was okay. Still kept good speed through there. 80 out, down to second, up to third. Get right on the power as soon as you can, very close to that wall. And that's your lap of Sardegna for round 4. An absolutely fantastic layout. I do enjoy this circuit. So we hope you have a great time on this one, and we will see you on track again very soon. And just before I go, obviously we're sponsored by LWR Design, our League Master Mark, DMJ Vroom Vroom, also known as Vroom Vroom Gaming, who does our streams and our tables, D.90 and the DDR family, who are a big part of our group here, myself, WPR Hotlap, who does all the lap guides for the series. I hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll see you again soon. Cheers now.